A couple weeks ago, we had Dr. Thomas Jordan on and had a little bit of technical issues, but we've got him back today, and we're also doing video today with the doctor, and that's going to be available on our website at jiggyjaguar.com. So, Doctor joins us today here in a broadcast talking about his book, which is absolutely incredible. It is Learn to Love, Guide to Healing Your Disappointing Love Life. He joins us today here on Skype. LoveLifeLearningCenter.com is the official website. So, Doctor, how do you define love? Let's start here, friend.
Love is the wonderful emotion that unites us to someone else. It's mysterious in its beginnings. It's not something we can make happen. Unpredictable, uncontrollable, beautiful thing. But my book is more about love relationships.
Okay.
The type of relationships we form when we fall in love. That we can do something about.
Tremendous. Tremendous. We have got a great guest with us today. Dr. Thomas Jordan is with us. He has got a great book, Learn to Love, Guide to Healing Your Disappointing Love Life. He joins us today here on Skype. So what is a psychological love life? Detail that for us.
Psychological love life, very important concept. Your love life is not only on the outside between you and other people, it's also on the inside. In your mind, you carry around your love life experiences, relationship experiences, all the way from the beginning of life. You also carry around what you've learned from those relationship experiences. So they have something to do with the type of experience you have in your love life. So I introduced that idea in the book because that's where the permanent changes can be made in our adult love lives. To work in that area really brings about very important and dramatic changes in what we experience in our love life on the outside.
Tremendous. Tremendous. We have got a great guest with us today. He is a very, very well-educated individual. He is a bestseller. Healing Your Disappointing Love Life. He joins us. Doctor. So what are the 10 key areas, Doctor?
I'm sorry, it's breaking up again. I'm sorry.
Okay. We're going to try this again here, Doctor. So, Doctor, before I ask more questions, can you hear us, Doctor? Can you hear us, Doctor?
A little bit. Go ahead. A little bit better.
Okay.
Oh no! Technical difficulty.
I don't know if you're getting it.
Love is a problem. Love is a problem.
Doctor, can you hear us, my friend?
Better. Go ahead.
Okay. Let's try this again. So, let's try this. What are the 10 key areas that impact every relationship?
10.
Doctor, can you hear us?
Yes. You said 10 areas.
Yes.
10.
10.
In my book, I talk about the 10 relationship experiences that can affect our love lives. And I outlined them in the book. Things like abandonment, abuse, excessive control, exploitation, self-centeredness. These are the type of experiences that can unfortunately teach us unhealthy patterns that then get replicated in our adult love lives. So in the book, I offer these 10 different relationship experiences so that people can use them to figure out if they've had that experience earlier in life and how it might be replicating in their love life. So it begins a first step in the direction to identify what is in their psychological love life.
Fantastic. So how can people discover a healthy love life after many gone bad relationships.
That is, in my opinion, the moment where a person should say, okay, it's time to sit back and figure out what's going on in my psychological love life. And the first step is to identify what these repeating patterns may mean, what type of relationship experiences you've had that are creating these repeating patterns in your love life. Once you've done that, you can move on to a second step where you challenge those patterns, becoming aware that they're unhealthy and what you can do to move away from them. If you're seeing the same kind of person over and over again in your love life, perhaps a shift to understand how that type of person may not be right for you, and so on. And the third step is to move towards what I like to think of as a corrective experience, an experience that allows you to heal that type of unhealthy relationship learning and find a type of relationship that's going to promote something healthier for you. So these 3 steps I outlined in the book, easy to understand and apply in order to move your love life in a new direction.
Fantastic. Do you have to work at your marriage, or even though you're married to a sex therapist?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't think there's a marriage anywhere that doesn't need to be worked on. Worked on means people come into a relationship with different baggage from their past experiences, and how that baggage interacts in their relationship can sometimes create conflict. So it's important to understand what that's all about and work together to improve the relationship. So yes, working on a relationship, very, very important.
So, doctor, what steps can we take to learn how to love? How can you unlearn bad habits?
Yes. Number 1, identify what the habits are. Unfortunately, unhealthy learning can take place in the dark, unconscious, without awareness. That's the first problem. Once we become aware of what the patterns are, by connecting them to relationship experiences that taught us unhealthy things in our love life, that's step 1. Step 2 is to strengthen our ability to challenge those patterns, ferret them out, see them in the making, be able to oppose them and disrupt them, not allow them to have a dominance over our love lives. And that's a unique skill that I think every human being is capable of. And the third step is to get a clarity in our minds about where our love life needs to move in order to be healthier. And we think about and we do things about other areas of our lives. We take care of ourselves physically. We take care of ourselves emotionally. We try to eat good food. We do other things to take care of ourselves. We have to take care of our love lives as well. That's something that can be that we can unlearn unhealthy learning and move in a healthier direction.
Tremendous. How can we convert unhealthy beliefs, behaviors, and feelings into a love life formula for success?
By being able to ask ourselves questions about what's happening in our love lives. That's always the first step. I recommend to people, if you see something repeating in your love life, if you're able to see a repetitive pattern, maybe you're dating the same kind of people over and over again, maybe the same kind of unhappiness is forming in your love life, and you're able to see a repetitive pattern. Maybe you experienced something early in life and the dimensions of it look like they're being replicated in your adult love life. That's an important clue, to be able to look inside and say, yes, I see the repetition. This is something I have to do something about. That always begins the process of change.
Fantastic. Well, doctor, where do we get the book, my friend?
Amazon.com, Barnes & Noble, most book distributors have it, as well as at my website, lovelifelearningcenter.com.
Fantastic. Well, doctor, I appreciate you making time, and thanks for doing this.
Yes, thank you for inviting me, James, and Happy New Year.
Thank you. Appreciate it, my friend. There he goes.